I'd originally thought about, well, I did bring my camera today because I had to go to a 6-month checkup with my hematologist, and I thought maybe I'll record something while I'm out, but I decided against it. One, because I didn't really have anything worth recording, and anything that might have been interesting could have also been invasive or gotten in the way of, like, the phlebotomist's job. So that wasn't really worth it. But, so I figured I'd, at least talk a little bit, not that I haven't before, about why I have a hematologist. So, for those who don't know and can't break down the root, heme is because blood. It's a blood doctor because the second and third cancer, because it relapsed, AML, leukemia, is a blood cancer. And while that got put into remission with the bone marrow transplant in 2006, I do still need regular check-ins just to make sure that I don't have new or worsening side effects from it, because while it is still possible for me to relapse this far out, it is less likely, never impossible. You don't actually cure it. You just get it into remission and really, really hope it stays there. Because if it doesn't, then I would need another bone marrow transplant. And no, I don't want to have to deal with that. I'm fucked up enough already. But yeah, this far out, most of what we're doing is checking in just in case to see that nothing's come back, but mostly checking in on any existing or potential new side effects, because there are lifelong side effects, which is why I continue to be disabled even though my cancer has been in remission for a dozen years almost. My immune system actually turns 12 in November, because you get a brand new, baby new immune system when you get a bone marrow transplant. But yeah, so I went in for my 6-month checkup with my hematologist, and things are fine. My side effects that I do have are pretty stable. They're existent, but they're stable. They're not getting worse, and we don't expect that they're going to get better and go away, because this is an autoimmune, well, the problem I have is an autoimmune one. It's graft versus host. Mine just presents as edema, which fucks up my legs and feet. It could be worse. That's what kills 80% of people who get it, which is why I don't want to have to deal with another one. It was hard enough to get a donor match for the first one, so having to get another one and then having to go through all that again, and no, I don't want to. But yeah, so my allergic reaction to myself, because that's what autoimmune is, that's what a transplant reaction is, whether it's bone marrow or an organ. So yeah, I'm a little bit allergic to myself, but it's not actually trying to kill me, so it could be way worse. It's still weird. I'm a medical outlier in a whole lot of ways. But yeah, today was my routine check-in with a hematologist, and I'm fine, so I get to see him again in October. If anybody actually has any questions about my bizarre medical history or anything in particular, I'm actually really open to talking about it or cancer in general or stuff, so unless you're, like, out to make an ass of yourself, I'm not going to be offended by someone having questions. That's a natural response to things you don't understand. So, yeah, if you actually have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or find me on social media. It's not like I'm hiding. And I will hopefully come up with something interesting to talk about tomorrow.